both machines. We're getting good at that. Bright light. It's very bright. Maybe dull it a little bit. You know what? Because I had it turned up bright in the light box. So that's a little brighter than, I look a little scary. A little scary on the screen. Ah, that's better.
Like
Yeah.
that?
Yes, I'm old. I think I look better in softer light. Well, happy Wednesday, guys. I got to tell you, you know what? Zero focus. I am so tired. I spent 5 hours today doing a second coat of paint on the piano. So this is the back of it, obviously. So I've got all of the blended finish twice. So I've done the base coating, I've done the milk paint chipping, I've done two complete rounds of blended finish on everything, and have to stagger it a little bit because I've got the inside sections and everything. So tomorrow is possibly a big sanding day. I think that the owners are going to drive down. They live in London, so they're going to drive down to look at it to make sure before I seal it that I haven't messed it up, that I don't have to do anything else. But I still have to sand and then clear wax it and then dark wax it. And then I am doing some faded stenciling with wax. So just nothing like in a line, just little bits here and there. So kind of artistically and looking like they're all worn out. So it still has to have all that done. And then it's shipping out, what's the 10th? Friday? Thursday? Friday? So it's shipping out then. So here's the thing about something like this with such an involved paint finish. You really, really, really want to have finished with as many days for it to just sit and be before you're wrapping it up and shipping it out. So I'm trying to give it as many days to just be sitting around on its own, looking pretty, but it all depends. So fingers crossed. Ooh, I could almost cross those fingers with that was exciting. Yeah, just a little exciting. My finger's a little sore today though because of all of the activity today, and that kind of paint finish I used 13 brushes, so it was a lot of brush washing today. So yeah, I'm over that. I'm over that. Let's talk about new stuff and new things. So let me reach over here. Monday's video was all about this cool paint finish. So if you haven't seen that video, I invite you to go back and watch it because it's all about painting wet wax. And I know if you paint stuff that you've always been told wax goes on last. Like you can use wax over top of poly, but you cannot use a polyacrylic over wax, which is very true. But the idea that you can't paint over wax, really, if you stop and think about it, a lot of people take candle wax and they rub it on all their edges to be able to use when they go to distress, because the wax is going to resist the paint and make it easier to distress. Well, it's the same thing that when we're painting over the wax, the paint is going to bead up. You're going to get texture. You're going to get really cool worn looks. And that's what we did with this little box. So to be able to show you it, however, now, I mean, it just opens up and it's just a big empty cavernous storage space in there. But it's done. It's got the black leather banding, which is original to the piece. The clasps are all original, and it's got kind of a little bit of a copper finish over it. So super cute. $24 in the shop. I'm going to give this to you so that we've got a place to go wild, put it down. Today's short was all about how to be able to line up the holes in your cabinetry or your dressers, those sorts of things. If you're having to drill new holes for new hardware, how to be able to line them up perfectly every time. 50 seconds, That's all that you need to do to be able to learn that. Friday's video is a bit of a thrift flip, and I was starting to, well, okay, so I was going to say I was starting to accumulate a lot of items, but that makes it sound like I don't have any anymore. I just reduced the pile by 6 items, but I have gone thrifting since then, which I've increased the pile by 3, so I'm only down 3 for the 6. But they're all kind of a bit of a different look, a little bit of a different finish. So this probably the simplest, because you're looking at, this was kind of in a white already. We put weathered wood paint, which is like a really dark grayish kind of color. We white waxed and rubbed it back. So it is, I can't see, my eyes are done for the day. $9 in the shop. We did a clock. So this technique, what's really cute about this is that we took advantage of the real estate in the back. So it's a working clock, $12. This little, I think I was calling him an angel. He's a cherub, but cherubs are, they look like babies, but they're not baby angels. Okay, cherubs now are confusing me. I don't know what a cherub is. What is a cherub? Are you Googling it? Okay, next you can Google it for me. Because really, like, I think I called him an angel, but he's not an angel, he's a cherub. But what's the difference? I don't know the difference. I'm sure there's like a religious significance difference. But then what does a cherub do? I mean, cute. Adorns our Valentine's. Okay, I just don't get it. But he's super cute. And we did a whack of washes on him. $13 in the store. So you can see that technique. This technique on this ceramic piggy bank, we did paint over them. Then we did a number of washes, and we finished with a copper wash. So it was kind of like the wash. I didn't start out with a theme beyond grabbing a bunch of smalls, but he's $10 in the store. But I used washes a lot. So if you've ever wondered about making your own wash and using a wash, just the video.
So a cherub is like a cupid. So it's
so a cherub is a cupid. I was thinking Valentine's.
Angelic childlike being that traditionally are known as symbols of romantic love.
Angelic childlike being.
Yeah. Now also is a cherub same as an angel? And it says in Christianity, the cherubim are ranked among the higher orders of angels, and as celestial attendants of God continually praise Him.
Okay, so cherubs are angels.
Yeah. But at a higher level of angel.
So I called it an angel once in the shop, and I had a customer that gave me a bit of a hard time, said it's not an angel, it's a cherub. But cherubs are angels, so they're higher order of angels. Okay, not that I'm going to hunt her down and tell her I was right. But if it was you, you know who you are. All right. We did this is just a decor birdhouse, obviously, because that's a really tiny honking bird going in there, but just super cute. We zhuzhed it all up again and painted it, did some dry brushing. $8 for that little guy in the shop. And then my fave was this big old oil can. Now I'm saying oil can, but it's got a drilled hole, and then I couldn't figure out why does it have a hole in the bottom. But I wonder if somebody did a lamp. Like they could have done a pole coming out here and the cord out there. It could have been a lamp. Somebody could have wired it to be a lamp. Now it's just decor. But it had Toll House painting all over it. So check out what we did with this and with some of the lovely transfers. But it's just a cool decor piece now. $18. And okay, let's talk about this find. I haven't priced this find because I didn't know what it was. But I picked it up because I thought it was cool. So it was like this silver book on a stand. Now I think the stand is like a silver pewter. I think that this outside cover is, I can't see a silver stamp, like a sterling silver stamp. So I think it's silver plate because it's definitely tarnishing like silver. Maybe it's all pure silver. Melt it down. What do I know? But the book comes out. I expected it to maybe be a Bible because I never really looked at it. It's kind of like a Bible because it's the Quran and it's all in Arabic. And I only know for sure that it's the Quran because Nick did a Google picture of it and did a Google Translate because I didn't know. But I think this is super cute. So I didn't price it. I didn't do anything because we were just Google looking it up just 2 seconds ago. But I think that's kind of really cute. I liked it and I was intrigued about it and I had to figure out what it was. So sometimes I pick up the weirdest things just because. Just simply because. All right, so let's get into the real stuff that's new in the shop and that's for sale. I love these latte mugs. So I have a pair of these. So a pair of these cow latte mugs. Look at these guys. They have little flowers in their mouths and they are cavorting in a field of flowers. Like, they're just so cute. So I just call them cow latte mugs. They're just a nice size latte mug with cute cows on it. Because, again, just because. So $12 for the pair of cute cow mugs. Cute cow mugs. There you go. Okay, I have some different stuff tonight. This little guy is just a little wooden carving. So a little shorebird. I don't know if this is like a particular, like a sandpiper. I don't know. I don't know my birds. I don't know my flowers. I don't know my birds. He's a bird.
You don't know your cherubs either.
That's all I know, and I lost the price off of him somewhere. Yep, it's probably over on the table somewhere. He can't be very much. Nick will look him up. But I called him shorebird. Just, I know that for a fact. So I'll tell you what he is when he finds the price. I also have this little flower. So I think I called it a floral flower pot. Just, it's got some pansies. I know pansies. So pansies and other things. Other little flowers. It's just got a cute little red band on it. It's just super sweet. So whether you use this as an actual flower pot, which would be cute, use it for some of your Easter candy coming up, because we know I always think of candy as soon as we have things to put them in. Or your paper clips, whatever. $4 for this. Did you find the shorebird?
1 word or 2 words?
2 words. Shore and bird. Not yet. Moving on.
$6.
$6 for the little shorebird, who is just very cute. Okay. I have 2 items, and I'm going to show you one of the differences. So this magical mug, which is a deep purple on the inside, is a Rae Dunn mug. Like all of my Rae Dunn mugs, it is $8 in the shop. $14 if I ever get around to listing them on Etsy, which is usually where I sell them all, but $8 in the shop for Rae Dunn. Now this little covered sugar dish, super cute, looks like Rae Dunn. It is not. So one of the things that you can tell by looking at it is look at the A's, because the R's look the same, right? So there's no real R in there, but if you look at the A's, the Rae Dunn A is crossed right at the top, and the fake Rae Dunn is crossed down at the bottom. Look the same. You could mix and match them if you don't care, but the fake Rae Dunn, it doesn't say that it's fake Rae Dunn. It just says it's a sugar bowl that says sugar on it, but the lettering is a fake Rae Dunn. Is $8, but that's how they get around it, is they say that it's not exactly the same, it's not the same font, and it's like small little differences. The R is the same as Rae Dunn's, it's just pretty much the A that is different, but they're both $8 in the shop, and they're both cute. So if you don't care, go for it. But I think I may have called it Ray Dunn style or Ray Dunn-esque or something like that. All right. I also have this cutie patootie little, oh, both of you can see it, little trinket dish. So it's just super sweet. Little floral in the center, and it's got like the banding of the green, and then the purple, and the yellow, and the pink with little green leaves and the green banding. It's just super cute. So little trinket dish, $3.50. Yeah, it's a deal. It's just super cute. Okay. Yeah. Let's pull some of the big stuff forward. Big stuff to the right. All right. We've got this big handmade, and it is stamped. Oh, I don't know. LR? I don't think that's in the description. I don't think I noticed the stamp until now. But stamped, glazed inside and out. And this is actually from the Clay and Fiber studio in Vancouver, BC. So I looked them up. They're still a going concern and still selling their products here. Shh, don't tell them. This is only $9.50. That would break their heart. So lovely, lovely speckled lidded pot. Okay, so this guy, all right, you just so cute. This little duck. Look at him. So he's got like unglazed. I don't know. Is that bisque? Is that bisque fired? If it's unglazed,
That's wonderful.
maybe. Okay. Anybody know? Is Rhonda watching? Who would know? Okay. So unglazed beak and unglazed feet. The rest is kind of this creamy tan with veining going through it. But look, he's a duck and he's making duck lips. Okay. I love his little beak. It's like pursed. It's like this. So cute. Okay. So he's kind of a long-necked, purse-lipped, purse-beaked duck. But he's $12 and he's just cute. He makes me smile. I had him sitting up on my desk for the past couple of days so that I could just keep looking at him and giggling. All right, this one. So we know I love enamel. I never get in yellow enamel. So this is a double boiler set. So it's the 3 pieces, the lid, the base. Now, chipped, it's worn, but just super cute with the yellow and the black. It's $12 for the set. I think this is perfect for the Easter holidays coming up as part of your decor. I mean, certainly you could use it outside with, some of your planters, creating some of the vignette. I think that the soft yellow is just super cute and would work in any decor. But you could use it as a little candy dish with your Easter candy. You have all the ones that everybody can help themselves to, and underneath you've hidden the good ones. That's what I would do. My family wouldn't catch on to that. They wouldn't realize that the good ones were on the bottom. All right. So this is super fun and super different. Now, it has obviously been outside. It's got some natural rust and tarnish happening, which I love. If you don't love that, don't buy this because it comes with it. But what it is originally a candle stand. So it may have originally had glass inset inside it. I love it without because so it's got the base that you can take out, right? So you can put a big pillar candlestick in there, insert that in. But you could take that base out, put this in your garden over top of a vine and have the vine climbing up it, which is probably what I would do with it. I just think that that's just super sweet in the garden. It's all metal. It's on a big coiled spring. It's already a little bit rusty. I think that would be super cool out in a garden with a bit of a plant and a vine coming up. I mean, you could put a little potted plant into the base, but you could take that base right out and then just rest this over top of something that's planted in the dirt. Just really cute. Strawberries. Are you growing your strawberries? So $12 for the lighthouse. I just think it's a really cute garden decor piece. Okay, this guy is it's all attached. It's 3 hooks that hang down from what is made to look like the back plate of a doorknob, and it's got the 3 knobs across with the number 1, 2, and 3. So you've got the 3 bottom and the 3 top to be able to hang things. Perfect for keys in an entranceway. It is made to look old and rusted in terms of the finish on it, but it's just super cute. So if you've got kind of old, aged stuff, either in your house, in your cottage, you know, whatever, this would be a cute addition. $12 for that. And okay, coming down to the end, last couple of things. So this, I'm starting to get different planters in because, you know, if I say it often enough, spring will be here. This is a really solid, heavy green planter from Thailand. You can see some of the cut diamond designs along the top. It's just a good, solid size, $9.50 for him. And then this platter from Portugal is from Feria and Bento. It's hand painted and made in Portugal. It's got the raised vegetables, almost like they are, you know, like the glazing was wiped back around them to be able to give them, to highlight them. They're sitting in relief on the plate. Just lovely. You know what? I really have an affinity for pottery from Portugal. I seem to be finding and picking it up a fair bit. I have a couple of coffee mugs for next week, actually, already from Portugal. And just, I tend to gravitate toward them. I just like them. I like the color. I like the design aesthetic. $15, I think I said, but just in case I didn't. And now this one, this big honkin' pottery bowl. This is so cool. So he's $16. So he's got the pedestal base. He's got the carved details, swirls on the inside. I love that design. I love the look of that. So the striping here and then the swirl, cutout swirls in the center. You can see them well in the picture online if you look. It's heavy, so just know, I mean, if you fall in love with this and you're looking and wondering about shipping, it's not my fault. Shipping is not my fault. This is heavy, and Canada Post charges what they charge. Right? I am using UPS as well, so I do go for whichever is cheaper, but it is what it is. This is only $16 for this loveliness, though. Very, very nice artistic bowl. I really like that. And I think I did it. I think that's everything. I didn't fall asleep yet. I'm hanging in long enough to get home and I think put my jammies on. You're right in the light, and all of a sudden I'm in the dark. So yeah, get my jammies on and get some sleep tonight. So I'm ready to attack that piano once I get the go ahead tomorrow. That would be good. That would be good if they don't want it painted more. We'll see. Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. I look forward to seeing you here on Wednesday nights. And check out the videos. Get other people to check out the videos. And I'll see you next week. Take care.